Who is the richest member of EXO? The answer may be the member who has spent years away from EXO's group promotions, Lay Zhang. While Lay became famous as an idol, most of his fortune may have been built somewhere else. In China, he became a solo artist, actor, television star, brand ambassador, and eventually the CEO of his own entertainment company. By 2017, Forbes China estimated that he was already earning about $18 million in a single year. And that was before his biggest film, his stadium concerts, and the company he would later build. So is Lay really the richest member of EXO? No public record can prove it. But his career gives us enough information to estimate how his wealth may have grown, one stage at a time. Lay debuted with EXO in 2012 after training under SM Entertainment. As the group's only remaining Chinese member, he occupied a valuable position. He could perform within the Korean Idol system while communicating directly with audiences in China. EXO gave Lay international recognition, a global fan base, and experience inside one of K-pop's most sophisticated companies. The group quickly became a commercial phenomenon. EXO's first full album passed 1 million sales, followed by major concerts, endorsements, merchandise, and international promotions. But enormous group revenue did not mean that every member immediately became enormously wealthy. The money still had to pass through SM Entertainment, production costs, and a large group before individual members received their share. Lay was also working under an early idol contract and had not yet developed his major solo income streams. The first turning point came in 2015. Lay established a personal studio in China while continuing his relationship with SM Entertainment and EXO. The studio gave him a separate base for managing solo work in his home market. It did not make him fully independent, but it allowed him to begin building a career beyond EXO's group schedule. There is no reliable public record of Lay's personal earnings from these early years. Based on the scale of EXO's success, the number of members sharing group income, and the structure of a young idol career, Lay had probably accumulated a personal net worth of roughly $500,000 to $2 million by the end of 2015. At this point, Lay was successful, but he was still earning mainly as talent inside someone else's system. That was about to change. Once Lay had a base in China, his career expanded quickly. He became a regular presence on major television programs, appeared in films and dramas, worked as a mentor and producer on idol competition shows, and signed major endorsement deals. Each part of that career strengthened the others. Television introduced him to mainstream audiences. Acting moved him beyond idol fandom. Brand deals benefited from his growing visibility. And music allowed him to maintain his identity as a performer and producer. In its 2017 celebrity list, Forbes China estimated Lay's annual celebrity income at approximately $18 million. That was estimated income for 1 year, not his total net worth. His success was no longer limited to China. In 2018, Namanana debuted at number 21 on the Billboard 200. Grammy.com reported 23,000 traditional album sales and another 1,000 equivalent units in the United States. Those American sales alone did not create Lay's fortune. Their importance was strategic. Lay had built a career that could reach EXO fans, China's domestic entertainment market, and international pop audiences at the same time. Using the Forbes estimate as the strongest anchor, then accounting for several years of solo music, television, acting, and endorsements, Lay's personal net worth by the end of 2018 may have reached $10 million to $25 million by the end of 2018. In only 3 years, Lay had moved from earning mainly as an EXO member to becoming one of China's highest-paid individual entertainers. By 2019, Lay no longer had only one career. His music promoted his television appearances. Television expanded the audience for his films. Acting increased his value to major brands. His endorsements made every other part of his career more commercially powerful. He also launched his first solo concert tour, Grand Line. Tickets for the Shanghai show reportedly sold out within seconds, demonstrating that Lay could convert his audience into direct ticket demand under his own name. His work as a mentor and producer also changed how the public saw him. He was no longer only the idol being trained. He was becoming an industry figure who could evaluate, mentor, and develop other performers. That transition became real in 2020 when Lay founded Chromosome Entertainment Group. This was the moment his career moved beyond celebrity income. A singer or actor earns mainly by continuing to perform. A company founder is trying to create something that can operate beyond one person's time. Chromosome began recruiting and training young performers. Lay was now attempting to convert everything he had learned as an SM trainee, an EXO member, a solo artist, and a television mentor into an organization of his own. The company is private, so its revenue, profitability, and exact ownership structure are not publicly available. That means we cannot responsibly add a large company valuation to Lay's fortune. But Chromosome still changed the nature of his career. He was no longer only the product. He was helping build the system. In 2021, Forbes China ranked Lay 6th on its Celebrity 100 list, which considered both earnings and influence. Forbes did not provide a simple income figure that year, but the ranking showed that Lay remained near the top of China's celebrity economy. Taking his earlier reported income, continued entertainment activity, and the cost of building a company into account, Lay's accumulated net worth by the end of 2021 may have reached $25 million to $50 million by the end of 2021. The important change was not only that Lay was earning more, he was beginning to own more of the structure around his career. In 2022, Lay announced that his 10-year contract with SM Entertainment had ended. For many idols, leaving a major agency marks a dramatic break. Lay's message was more careful. He thanked the company and made it clear that he would still be there when his EXO members needed him. He did not present independence as a rejection of EXO. EXO remained the foundation of his global identity, while his individual career had grown large enough to stand on its own. In 2023, Warner Music China announced an international album distribution agreement with Lay and publicly identified him as the CEO of Chromosome Entertainment. The company also reported that his two-night Beijing concert attracted 30,000 people and sold out within seconds. He performed 2 nights at Beijing's National Stadium, better known as the Bird's Nest. Lay told Forbes that there were about 71,000 people in the audience. Official Beijing event information listed tickets equivalent to approximately $53 to $192. Estimated Bird's Nest ticket gross, $13.8 million to $17.8 million. Considering his continued music, acting, endorsements, touring, and international partnerships, Lay's accumulated personal net worth may have reached $90 million by the end of 2025. If Lay owns a valuable share of a profitable company, his real wealth could be higher. So, how wealthy is Lay Zhang? By following his career chronologically, we can see 4 different versions of him. First, the EXO member earning inside SM Entertainment's system, then the solo star building his own income in China, next, the multi-platform celebrity connecting music, television, acting, and endorsements. And finally, the founder trying to build an entertainment company that could operate beyond his own performances. And whether or not Lay is truly EXO's richest member, the least visible member on EXO's recent stages may have quietly built one of the group's largest fortunes. Which K-pop idol's career should we investigate next? That's K-pop Juicy.